very unexpected. How the heck? I knew his stupidity would get him. Chicken nuggets. Why are you so stupid? Oh my gosh, I discovered that this is not chunk reloading friendly. I unloaded the chunks, came back, then the chicken sprung into the ceiling somehow, and then both of the creatures suffocated, and yeah, they went through blocks. I don't know what happened. There was no remains of the chicken around. If it was just a zombie suffocating, the chicken would still be alive. But the fact that none are there? This is some kind of glitch. Don't know what. There is no chicken around, is there? No chicken? No chicken. Oh wait. That's a mushu board. Okay. Man. Why? Why such a stupidity? Well, yeah, you will be missed, chicken nuggets. MaitreDesBlocs strikes once again. Hello, YouTube! This is MaitreDesBlocs, and today we're going to continue our Minecraft Let's Play. My Minecraft Let's Play. Well, it's my Minecraft Let's Play because I'm the one who's playing on here and recording the video and talking to you right now. But it's your Minecraft Let's Play too because you're here watching me and you're participating in the event. So who's really the owner of this? I think it's both of us. And in that case, I'm happy with that. Anyways, welcome back to the 40th episode of our Minecraft Let's Play. How you guys all doing? How is life? How's family? How's your Minecraft experiences? How are you doing? Are you good? I hope so, because I'm wonderful, and today we have some good plans. I kinda stopped crying after the death of chicken nuggets, and now I decided to actually do something. So, first idea I had for this episode, I wanted to work on the music maker we have below the fountain. Not many of you probably saw me the time I built this a long time ago, but I actually have a note block randomizer underneath the fountain. If I can remember how to get to it, it would be great. I think it's right here. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wait. We're like inside of it. But it's somewhere here. There we go. Yeah, we're here. This is the randomizer for the note block song that is always heard at spawn. And I have this for so long. And I never actually made... This is like the off switch to it. That's the only way I have to switch it on and off. And when you relog, sometimes this clock gets stuck. And I have no way to fix it unless I relog or I come down here and I do this. So, wait. Okay, wait for a second. I don't know exactly what I want to do, like, to make this switch off. But I had an idea for it. I don't know how good this will be. If I can climb back up. Am I stuck down here? Come on. Okay, I'll block this. Oh my gosh, it's dark here. I need torches. Light. Let's make an axis right here temporarily. And of course, gravel falls on my head. Let's just pillar up. That'll be our axis down there for now. And let's block this so we don't get mixed up. Alright. My idea I have was that I went to the mine, I got some redstone ore. And I was thinking... Instead of putting like a button or a switch that would be annoying to look at, I was thinking, why not doing it sneakily? I could just remove this and get a redstone ore right there. This isn't too obvious, I don't think. Does it like look too bad? I don't even think it's barely noticeable. Like if I just look straight in front of me like this, I barely even notice it. Like I could just pass next to it and not even realize that's there. The cool thing is, this can act as a lever. Look at this. If I press F3, do you see in the right side of my screen, after my display and all the information about my graphics card, it shows which block I'm looking at. This is changing right now. I'm looking at Minecraft redstone ore. But if I right-click this, the block actually changes to Minecraft lit redstone ore. And that is the update that when, oh, there we go, it went back to redstone ore. And you can basically just click it like a lever, sorry, and it'll change to lit for a few moments, and then it'll change back to redstone. But since that's a block update, I could put a block update detector beneath it and detect whenever I right-click that redstone ore. And I think that will be a, there we go, it went back, I think. Oh no, it's still lit. It's kind of random how much time it's spent before it goes back to Minecraft redstone ore again. But I was thinking that would be a pretty cool way of making an off switch to the thing down below. Did the redstone wiring for this. All you have to do now is just to right click this redstone ore and bam. The music starts playing, and when this will stop glowing, you can click it again and the music will stop. Pretty cool system. Now let's take a look on how that has been done. It has taken me a little bit of time to figure out what I would need to do to make this work, but I'm pretty proud of the end result of this. This is the bud switch. You just activate it again, as you could have just seen. What happens is that there is a piston that is bud powered by this torch here. The piston is supposed to extend, but doesn't realize the torch is powering it. When the block above it, which is right now the redstone ore, updates, the piston will fire, pushing the redstone block here, turning off the torch powering the piston, letting the piston go back up. But as soon as it starts going back up, the torch will turn on again because the redstone block won't power it anymore, making the piston back into a bud-powered state. Apart from that, this redstone block is facing into a line of redstone above 4 hoppers. And this is a trick into making the entire thing function. Because with the system I have right now, there are 4 updates that happen. The first update is when the player right-clicks the redstone ore. The second update is when the redstone ore becomes unpowered again. The third update is when the player right-clicks the redstone a second time. And the fourth is just when it unpowers that from that state again. So I needed 4 hoppers to do this. I have an item in one of these. There we go. The wooden sword. Right now is going into a comparator, going into a line of redstone, going into the clock, powering all the note blocks and making the machine run. But if the sword is into one of these two, it won't do anything. It needs to be into one of these for the machine to be on, and into the others, the machine will be off. Pretty simple, but how does it work? This redstone block is powering all the hoppers. The item cannot pass through them right now. Even though this hopper is leading into this one, this is leading into this into this, and this one into this one. So this item tries to go into a loop in the hoppers, but it cannot because all the hoppers are powered. When the bud switch is activated, the redstone block goes really, really quickly, letting the item pass to the next hopper. So this will go into one of the back hoppers. When I right-click the design, when I right-click the redstone ore the second time, and I'll go into this one, turning off the note blocks. Then when the redstone ore will become unpowered, then the item will go into this hopper over here. Still, the machine will be off. Then when I right-click it again, it's going to come into this one, putting the machine into on. When it unpowers from that, it'll go into this one, still keeping the machine on, and so on. It just has 4 different states with the hoppers, and I found that was a pretty cool trick, and I'm really proud of how compact and how easy to understand this was. I think now we're ready to close the redstone, and let's just test the machine out again. So if I right-click the thing, it should turn off. And there we go, the music is stopped. You know, guys, one of the biggest problems I have into this world, believe it or not, is getting wood. I need wood so often for all my projects, and I just have no really good way of getting it. What I usually do when I need some, I just take some saplings, I find a spot that is open to the sky, I just come and I plant a tree, bone meal this, I can't even plant a tree right, bone meal this, cut it down, and get tons of logs from it. But is that really efficient? I mean, I'm living in a forest. I have trees everywhere here, but I don't really want to break these because these are the trees that are here for decoration. I don't want to waste these, but I still need somewhere to plant my trees that I'm going to cut to get wood. And the island is starting to really get more occupied and more occupied with more and more projects. We need a tree farm spot. It has been so long that we needed a tree farm spot. We need a 2x2 tree farm. And I think I know exactly what I want to do to make that happen. My plan with this is pretty simple. What I want is I want a place to plant the tree. No bone mealers, just to plant the tree. The tree will grow. And then I can cut it. And the saplings will auto-collect into a collection point. That is basically what I'm trying to do here. So, I cleared out a room here. This is exactly 18 by 18 blocks. And if I put water at any side of this, you'll see, the water ends up just where the saplings are. So, now I actually have a way to put water on the side, and all the saplings will collect into hoppers that will be in the middle. And this is how I'm going to harvest all the what? This is not centered. This is supposed to be here. There we go. The water ends up there. And on this side, the water ends up right there. And this should be good to plant dark oak trees, jungle trees, big spruce trees, basically all those types of trees. Like all the 2x2 types, which give pretty much infinite wood if I just continue planting and cutting them down with my mending axe. So this is what I'm looking for, really. Oh, and also the hoppers can collect the wood. That is another plus with this design. I placed it here in this tunnel because I didn't have anything in the tunnel yet, and I was thinking it would be a good place to put a door there. I also made some lights in the ceiling over here just to light up the place a little bit more, and I just realized now this thing has been off-centered this entire time, and I never actually paid attention to it or noticed it. And also, what is going on in there? This seems like it's off-centered in a different spot now. I think this is supposed to be right here. Let's check this. If I go here, this looks centered now. Yeah, that is centered. But this is not centered, and I don't know why I never really paid attention to that. I think I need to move this here, but at the same time, if I'm flying in here with my Elytra, I probably just want to pass by it, so it's probably even a good thing that this is not centered after all. Anyways, what I have to do now is I have to clear a space out to the ceiling. Well, not to the ceiling, but to the sky from this point to let the tree enough space to grow. I don't know how high I'll need to go. I think if I go maybe like a 40 blocks up or something is going to be enough. And if I reach the sky, well, I'm just going to put a skylight and it's going to be really good looking. And I need to put the water streams, the hoppers, and basically just make the farm. So I'll work on it a little bit more, and I'll see you in a little bit. Be right back. That was a heck of a lot of digging. That took so long. Wow, that is 32 blocks above my head right now. And this is the 18 by 18 room. Just to put this in perspective. Fortunately, I have the haze too. Without the haze too, this would have been possible. And I had to repair my picks afterwards because both were just horribly broken. So I went to the spider farm and I got those all good. And now I think we can test the size of this. Can a tree grow in this room? If it doesn't grow, I don't know what to say. This is like more than enough space. So if we do this, and then we bone meal it. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, that was perfect. And now we can just easily just cut the tree down and branch our way to the top. Pretty cool system already, but very, very it's not finished, guys. This is just a crude test. I'll have some water streams and the hoppers I still have to add, and the room just doesn't really look good at the moment. I realize the surface is not close enough at all for me to plug this to the surface. I'll have to dig 20 more blocks or something if I want to get to the surface of the mountain. So I'm not going to do that. But we can still do some pretty cool stuff with the walls. We can make this room look a little bit better than what it actually looks like and finish the system in general. So what I think I'll do next is I'll add the water streams so they all lead into the central point. I'll have to put some hopper minecarts into those blocks here, into the dirt blocks, because they'll pick the dirt through the blocks. Or actually, I'm just thinking, they can pick blocks through solid blocks. So you could just put them here. We could just put them there if we needed. I don't know why we wouldn't want to do that. That would be a lot easier. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 hopper minecarts below these blocks. And I'm going to put hopper leading into those. And water leading everything all together. Pretty good. Pretty good. We did this room look a little bit better, I think. Anyways. The hoppers are now in place, leading to an area of collection that is right now just over here. Not really like anything fancy or anything. I want to lead that to some chests that I'm going to put maybe in these walls. Some for the types of wood that we're going to collect and some for the saplings. And I can control the water with a single button, just like this. Pew! All the water goes in the middle. And like anywhere I'm standing, let me just get off my boots that make me go really slow. It'll eventually lead me to the hoppers. So that is pretty cool. And I put some grass for no big reason, just because I thought it really looked good. And this glowstone is necessary, or else the grass will die when the water stays above of it. But it seems to be fine as it is, and I'm okay with the way this looks, the bottom part anyways. I need to put something special in the corners, and I want to decorate the entire room more, but that's not what we're going to do today. Today we're going to try to do the functionality of the project and not the looks of it. So the trees grow perfectly fine. I already planted this tree. Did not bone meal it, and it just grew because of the glowstone lighting the saplings up. So that is checked. And I think the only thing really left to do to make this functional would be to put the chests and to link the hopper chain to the chests. So that's what I'm going to do next. There we go. I made 6 item sorters over here for all the 6 different types of materials that we're going to sort in the system. We have spruce logs, dark oak logs, here will be jungle logs, spruce saplings, dark oak saplings, and jungle saplings over here. And these are all overflow protected item sorters, like the Impulse LSV design I used for the wheat farm. And all of those are going to a different chest. And this is pretty crazy hopper magic, but I managed to pull it together. On that side, it's the same thing. I'll have to put something above all these hoppers later, like droppers, to reduce all the lag that's going to cause. And I just realized the problem. We don't have any jungle saplings or wood. How was I that stupid? I was going to make a 2x2 tree farm, and I forgot to bring jungle. Like, I never got any. I never went to jungle in my LP world. So, while today is better than never, so I think it's time for us to go into Amidst and to find a jungle. Well, this is pretty cool. Amidst got updated. Didn't know about this. Huh. The which house texture is different. It now indicates ocean monuments. This is some cool stuff. I wonder if it would indicate entities too, probably. Ooh, and igloos. This is pretty cool. Anyways, I found the jungle I was looking for. This is where I am right now. This is my home island. You can see this is me. Hi. The single player in the overworld. Accurate description, I would say. But if we zoom out here and go to the top a little bit, right there, that is jungle and jungle hills. This is not. That is that color you see there, jungle temple. Yeah, that the dark and the not dark, the light and the dark color is right there. This is jungle 2, and I think this is jungle. Yeah, this is jungle 2. The cool thing with this one, unlike the one at the right over here, is that we can access this one with just one single boat trip. If we go from here, we can go all the way around the desert, and around here, and around the second mushroom island over here, and just go against the coast, all the way to the north, and we should arrive right there. So if I just basically go past the desert and follow the coast from there, I should be able to just go straight to the jungle. So I think I'll just start to make that big trip. And that is 4,000 blocks. So I'll see you in a while. Oh my gosh, look what we found. We found wolves. And I didn't even think I would find these. I kept to look around a little bit just to see if I would find some. And look at that. we need to bring some of these to our island, but I don't have bones, so I have to wait for the nighttime to fall. And look, the jungle is right over there. Like, just here. There's a group of... Oh, that's a forest fire. There's a group of wolves here. I think there I saw 1, 2, 3 maybe. The third one, where did it go? I don't know. Well, at least we have 2. So if we can get 2 dogs back with us, we'll be able to breed them. So I want to get some bones to be able to tame those guys. And we'll see you then. Very good, doggies. Very good. Apparently, I can't bring both of my dogs in the same time because dogs don't teleport to people in boats for some reason. But I can put one in my boat, so I have to make this little marker to indicate to myself when I'll come back later to get the other one. I made him sit right there. He's gonna wait patiently for me to come back, and until then, I have to get the other one back to base. So let's go. What? I shot the zombie while going towards it in the boat. How did the arrow hit my dog? Great, I only have 1 wolf now. Well, at least let's go get it back. U-turn. Alright, so we got the saplings and the logs into the sorting system now, finally. This took long enough, and I also made the dropper elevator back there, leading into a water stream going above all of these sorters. And what the heck? What are you guys doing in here? This is very, very unexpected. How the heck did those get there? There's no nether portal. The nether port... What? There's no nether portal connected. Like, let me go down this just to prove. Just to prove to you. Look. I ain't lying. There's nothing. There is no way these guys could have gotten here. Well, I gotta kill them. I'm sorry. Oh, that was a 1 shot. That was pretty good. And this guy, let's see if we can 1-shot him too. Like your mama. Like a boss. Alright, we did that. That's good. That rod flash is going to despawn eventually because I can't go into the hopper systems anyways because these are all sorting the items. But here we got spruce wood, dark oak wood, jungle wood, spruce saplings, dark oak saplings, and jungle saplings. That's basically it. I did 6 storage units or sorting systems, and they're all leading into the chests down below. Let's check the contents of it. By the way, planting jungle trees and cutting them down to get more saplings takes so long. Want to see? That's the supply I got while cutting down jungle trees, just to get enough saplings to have the 41 you saw in the storage, and this. So a stack of saplings, and this is the amount of wood we had to collect to get that stack. Not fun. By the way, if you're planting single trees, there is no way you can get more saplings with those. You'll get 1 per tree around, but to get more saplings, you need to plant the 2x2, and those are a pain to remove. So that was pretty fun, but finally I'm glad that we got all that we need. We got the dark oak saplings all the way, some dark oak wood that we collected while trying to get those saplings, and some spruce. Can we test this farm out? I'm pretty sure you want to see it. So all we have to do to test it, I'll test it with dark oak because that's the one that we need less time to cut because it's a shorter tree. So if we take 4 saplings, we just put it in the middle here. Now we can take bone meal or whatever we want. We don't have a lot of it at the moment, but in the future we would have more because I plan to make a mob farm sometime. We bone meal this tree. It grows. Then we just come here. We can fill up our inventory even if we want. We don't need to give any free spot for anything to fall in our inventory, because everything is going to get collected automatically. And now you can just go here and cut this tree down. It's not taking long at all for the dark oak with the axe that we have. We have haste 2. And we have efficiency 5, we still can't insta-mine wood. I really thought that we would be able to insta-mine wood, but apparently not. That is just one of those things that you just can't insta-mine. I think planks you can, but you can't with regular wood. And as you can see, everything gets picked up. Some saplings don't because they don't fall into the hoppers. That's why we have this system that we just do this. And all the saplings get collected. And now, as you can see, is it going to come? Come on. Is it because it's a trap chest? Oh, yes, it's because it's a trap chest. But as you can see, the items are coming in here. It's just because they can't come while I'm in it. But if we wait a couple seconds, that was 11. Now it's at 14. So the items are getting sorted, and we're getting some saplings pretty soon, I'm guessing. Hopefully. No saplings? Maybe they just didn't make their way yet. But we'll eventually get some saplings here too. Oh, yeah, there we go. You see that now we have 4 in there. Yeah, we have 4 in there, so we can plant another tree. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get more with that amount of leaves that we have here. So this farm is functional, and I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. There are a couple things I would want to do, though, to finish it up. I would want to make a system that we can press this button and it's going to make the water here for a short amount of time, and then the water is going to come back. Because the trees are not able to grow when the water is here, because these glowstone blocks are not close enough to the saplings to light them properly. So we need the water off for the trees to grow. So what I would like to be able to do is to cut the tree down, plant the saplings right after, press the button, walk away. So it would harvest everything, and then when, hopefully, all the leaves will be despawned, the water will be sucked back in, letting the tree grow, and when I come back, there will already be a tree ready for me to cut down. That sounds like a plan. I really like this farm. This is a really nifty project. It's like one of those things like, why losing the time on making something this big for such a simple task? But it's just something I wanted to try for an experiment because I never did this before, and I'm glad it turned out well. Now what I'll have to do sometime is to pretty it up, make some kind of cool wall, something looking like a castle inside of here, or something good for the trees, because all the stone is not my type. But it's functional, and all the functional part of it is done, so I'm pretty proud of that. And I think that's all we have time to do for today. So, unfortunately, we'll have to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I brought you some enjoyment for today. A smile on your face, a laugh, a chuckle, something good. Because if I did, I'm happy. And that's all I'm trying to do in life, is to do something that people enjoy and people like watching, because it gives me a reason to make these videos. But anyways, that'll be it for watching. That'll be it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm mixing my words right now. I need to take a break. And we'll see you in the next one. Hey, sit down. Sit down. Good. MaitreDesBlocs out.